So, an anti-black hate bill coming right up. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Common Sense Logic Reason. And as always, I want to say thank y'all for joining me today. So, remember back when, a couple of years ago when that Asian spa was a massage parlor or whatever was shot up by this white guy, and I'm guessing it's some white incel that people were saying who couldn't get any women or whatever. But that incident in which there were several Asian people were killed, and it definitely got its play in the media. Now, one of the repercussions of that, one of the things that happened as a result of that incident was we got the Anti-Asian Hate Bill. Now, I've heard people say that it was really useless. I never even bothered to read the bill to see what was going on, because I knew it would be useless, because there's nobody out here doing anything, hating on Asians. I mean, where are all these people committing these crimes against Asian people because they're Asian? So there's no bunch of people doing this. So I knew it was really pointless. I don't think that white guy went up in there and shot the place up because they were Asian. I just think he was crazy. And he was upset for some reason. He was looking to vent. And he happened to, and unfortunately, those people in that massage parlor, they unfortunately took the brunt of his anger. But did he go in there because they were Asian? I mean, like I said, I didn't read no manifestos or anything. I really didn't bother to look at the case. I just saw it. I'd say there was a terrible situation, and my prayers go out to the families, as I do with any other situation, But there was really no need for no anti-Asian hate bill, because nobody's really hating on Asian like that. I don't see the people hating on Asian just because they're Asian, And they were talking about, the hate crime. Every time I hear people talk about hate crime, I'm always asking, what's the difference between the hate crime and the love crime? So, I mean, if somebody goes out and murder an Asian person just because they're Asian, or if somebody happens to rob an Asian person at gunpoint, and as a result they end up murdering that Asian person in the process, what's the difference? That person is murdered, been killed. So I never really understood the concept of hate crime. Maybe 80 years ago when black people were treated as second-class citizens, sure, but that's just not the case anymore. But as a result of this, the surprise, the racists came out crying and complaining about how they got an Asian hate bill, but they don't have a anti-black hate bill, and this is what they were crying. So the first thing I asked is, when I hear these racists crying about this, is I'm like, well, first and foremost, ain't nobody hating on black people. You may want to believe this. You maybe have been brainwashed to believe the nonsense that these people are hating on you. Okay? They may want to hype this foolishness, but in reality, there's nobody hating on black people. There's no black, as I say, there's no black person being held back from achieving nothing in America. You want to be prosperous, you can, every opportunity is available to you. There's no opportunity that anything the white person can do that a black person can't. And they'll bring up this nonsense about, well, black folks are rejected for loans just because they're black. Again, that's all based on nonsense. There's no evidence to support it. You can come up with a study that say that black folks are being rejected even when you account for credit ratings. Like, you can read a study that says it's not the case. The fact is that there's no hate on black people in the United States of America. And this is just the nonsense that's being pushed by the race hustlers because they gain profit. So when they cry for an anti-black hate bill, I know it'll be the same thing. It's going to be pointless, because who's out here hunting blacks? It most certainly ain't the cops. It ain't white folks, because there are more white people in America killed in this country by blacks than black people killed by white folks. So if anything, the black folks are the ones who they need to bill for black folks against killing other people. But most certainly against killing themselves, because if you really truly create this anti-black hate bill, since there's more hate coming against black people from other black people, well, black folks are going to be the ones who are going to be in jail more because of this. So then you have these race hustlers who cry about mass incarceration, and then they want a bill that's going to increase the incarceration. I tell you, these people are stupid. So when I say these people are, these people are idiots, such as Dr. Umar Johnson, when I say they are idiots, yes, they are absolute idiots. These people are stupid. We don't need an anti-Asian, we don't need an anti-black hate bill, because nobody's hating on black people, but mostly but other black folks. If a black person, more than likely, if a black person gets taken down off of social media, it's going to be because he's a black conservative, and other black people were the ones who were behind it. So the idea of an anti-black hate bill is absolutely stupid. We don't need it. We don't need an anti-hate black hate bill. All we need to do is tell N-words to knock it off. Simply, that's it. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on it. And like I said, the amount of stupidity coming from blacks and the amount of nonsense that black folk fall for is just beyond belief. But anyway, y'all, as always, until next time.